2006 was the worst year of my life. I had a job that I hated. I had no money, was in obscene amounts of debt, like $60,000 of debt, and we just had our first baby, and I had to provide for Katie and the baby. And it was my duty to provide for my family.
The worst time for me personally was when I had Cameron, and he was premature, so we didn't expect to have him. And he had to stay in hospital for 3 weeks. We weren't allowed to obviously bring him home or go in and pick him up and stuff, so we was back and forth to the hospital. And we literally lived off the money we had off people as little gifts. They'd give us £10 in the card and £20 in the card.
When Cameron was in the hospital, I couldn't even afford to pay the car park meter when we used to go there. That's how bad it was.
And some days my nan would come and pick me up from the house, and she'd drop me off in the morning. And she'd say, here's £10 for the day, buy yourself some lunch. And I'd just sit there next to the bed. I wasn't even allowed to hold my son.
It wasn't as if we could go down to the shop and buy food. We used to have to take packed lunch to the hospital. You know, we literally had no money. Like, we were, like, not even broke. We were in so much debt, it was unreal.
It was an emotional time anyway, let alone being skint and finding the next £10 to come home, and luckily we'd have a card for the post.
We used to live off Cameron's birthday money, like when he was born.
Congratulations on your baby son, Cameron. He used £20, buy himself something, and we'd be like, oh, here's 2 more days to get us by.
She must have felt distraught, you know, Katie must have felt distraught. I was in financial ruins, and I was crushed. You know, you imagine, like, being in this much debt, having all of my family in this much debt. How would that make a man feel?